We are gathered here today in the sight of God, in the presence of these witnesses tonight. Maggie McDougall Thayer and Patrick Nicholson Ivy, and holy matrimony and the joining of their two families. Marriage is a covenant relationship between a man and a woman. And really what it is God designed man and woman to be together. Because he knew in our sinfulness, our lack of, we needed somebody else to come alongside of us and encourage us and challenge us. A covenant is an agreement between two parties. It's not a contract. So a covenant is something that is special. And there was a separation between us and God. Because of his great love for humanity, God gave us his son. Jesus lived a sinless life, and he died a perfect death so we could be restored back to our Heavenly Father. So the covenant relationship that we celebrate today is just a mere reflection of what Jesus was and did for us. And that's why these vows that you are about to say are so sacred and so important.
Maggie, I love you.
Patrick, I love you. I give myself to you in marriage.
Today I give myself to you in marriage.
I promise to encourage and to inspire you.
I promise to love you when life seems easy and when it takes work.
When our love is simple and when it takes effort. These things I give to you today and all the days of my life.
As you're facing each other and you're holding each other's hands, I want to remind you of what these hands actually represent in your lives. As you face each other and you hold each other's hands, I want you to see these are gifts that God has given to you. These are the hands of your best friend. They're young, they're vibrant with love, and as you hold each other's hands on this your wedding day, you promise to unconditionally love each other. These are the hands that will work alongside of yours. As together you build your future, as you laugh and as you cry. These are the hands that will work long hours right beside you. And these are the hands that will countless times wipe away the tears, both of joy and of sorrow. And these are the hands that will give you support and encourage you to become the person that God ultimately created both of you to be. For as much as Patrick and Maggie consented together in holy wedlock, and they have witnessed the same before God and these witnesses, and they have pledged their faithfulness to each other, and they have pledged by giving and receiving of rings. So by the authority vested in me by Jesus Christ and his church, and in accordance with the laws of the state of Georgia, I now pronounce you husband and wife. And so Patrick, would you like to kiss your bride?
I would.
You know, first, it's hard to put into words how much we appreciate everybody being here. A lot of effort went into traveling this far for many, and it's humbling. It means the world. Thank you for caring about Patrick and Maggie. The rain. Sydney and I got married 30 years ago next month, but we were in a terrible drought in Statesboro 30 years ago, and Sydney's daddy was in fuel business. All of his clients were farmers, and I thought when it started raining like hell the day we got married, you know, my wife was going to freak out, and my mother-in-law was going to freak out, and my father-in-law was going to be, you know, and they were all just happy as clams, and I couldn't figure it out. Sydney told me later, she said, honey, all those farmers needed that rain so they could pay daddy so he could pay for the wedding. But the rain today, it's made things challenging. It's, you know, we've had some logistic issues and that kind of thing. There are a lot of people in our state that have been hurting and going through really difficult times, and Maggie and I talked about it. And what more of a blessing could we have today than that rain that came straight from the west and went right over those places that needed it the most. My hope for the two of you is that you have a love affair as complete and never ending as the one Sydney and I are having. And I know if you do that, your lives will be full and you'll be happy and you'll be content. May you feel no rain, for each of you will be a shelter to the other. Let's all raise a glass to Maggie and Patrick.
Maybe if we take our time, we can reach the finish line. Take our time. Take our time. Take our time. Take our time.